body. So I have got to get to it real quick because I was supposed to done this last night. You know how you put conditioner in your head? I was deep conditioning. I was tweaking my hair. Sat down for a few minutes. Said, "Oh, I'm just gonna take a quick little nap." 8 hours later, or 7 hours later. No, 8 hours later. Because I was like, "Oh, I'll get up and going to do my hair, get it together." And that didn't happen. So I woke up like, "Oh shit, my hair, my hair." So here I am doing my hair at when I should be getting ready for work. So I'm gonna be a little late. All right. So I just feel like I got a little spot right there that's really super, super. I felt that when I was washing it. There's a knot right there. Ah, there is a knot right there. Is that my usual part? Honey, these parts have been so deep in my head. They're just there. They ain't moving too much. And I am not that one to make these perfect parts in my head. So if you're watching me like, what are you doing, Lou? That's why. Because I don't even stress. Because I could sit here and stress about it and it would never happen. But what I need to do is do a little bit better though. But to be quite honest, I don't know where my rat tail comb is. I think my daughter has it and I never got it back. So I need to buy a new one because that has become part of her household. But that's the best I can do. Shit. I mean, that's really a rough part. That's why I would never cut my hair or do anything like that. Because my part in it. And my doing, how people be cutting their own hair? Hell no. That would never happen with me. Because my shit would be, the only way I cut my hair is if I'm cutting it all off. And then I can make that happen. Okay, there we go. Much, at least a little better. A little better. So yeah, I need to get my hair in some form of braids. But I was going to do them really nice and neat and more of them. But that's not going to happen today because I'm rushing. So they're going to get what they get. So put some oil on here. So the way I'm doing my hair today, because this is really a rush job, is because I really hate dealing when I do too small of braids because my hair is like, it thins out. Ugh, look at all that hair coming out. I could tell I ain't done my hair forever. I just got hair just falling out. That shed hair is real right now. So, yeah. Hey girl, how are you? So, yeah, I need to like do something with this head. Okay, so I got the oil on. We're gonna use Honey Hydrate. This is by Camille Rose because this is when I'm just gonna be wearing my hair in braids and I don't care because this stuff is like honey on your hair. It's super thick and it feels like honey. But when I'm doing braids, it's really hydrating and your hair will not move. See, my hair is pretty thin. It's just I got a lot of hair, but my hair is thin. Ah, shit. Um. So, and I need to get some new leave-in. My deep condition game is on point, but I need some more leave-ins for my hair, just because I like a good leave-in. Oh, girl, deep conditioners, go try TGIN. Um, they make really good um, deep conditioners. I love the honey mask. I think the rose one too. What to say? The rose one is good too. I need to get me a new Denman. I know that. This fake Denman don't do the trick. Gotta make sure. Yeah, TGIN is good. Camille Rose is good. Who else is good? Miele is okay. Like from the, just buying from the store. Coco got me on Tweak. This stuff is awesome. This does the trick, baby, for my hair. Oh, the Diva Curl. See, I got scared of Diva Curl because they was having issues. Right? Yeah, you can get that shit at TJ Maxx all the time. Trying to make sure my ends are. Yeah, it's good. That's where I get it from. QVC. Yeah. Get the cleansing treatments. They're really good. They really condition the shit out your hair. But yeah, this was supposed to happen last night. Yeah, okay. None of that happened. These have to do. I wish I was one of those people who could like really part my hair, but it ain't gonna happen. So here we go. That's good enough. I mean, because they be making like perfect ass parts. I'm like, I am jealous. I am jealous. Not just to the point that I'm trying. Oh yeah, yeah. The tweet, I would get for you because that's just expensive. I would get them TGIN because you can also usually has TGIN products on sale, and then Walgreens carries them, and because that's what I'm looking for is their hair care event where they do buy 2 get 1 free on all hair care. That's what I need to check because they usually do one of those monthly, so you can catch them every few months. So I'm looking to see, because they usually have my Camille Rose products that I like. So the oil I'm using is one I make. I need to make some more. This is the end of it. So I gotta go figure out, get everything together and make my hair oil. Because mother needs her hair oil. Right, yeah. Shea Moisture is good though. Okay, we're gonna go with this because I ain't got time to be splitting. I can split them later if I choose. So we just gonna make these big juicy ass braids today. It's like now my hair smells like honey and it's thick like honey. Because the thing with this is that your hair stay like this. It's not something like, oh, I'm going to take this and then I'm going to twist it out. No, because your hair is going to be sticky for days. So like when it finally, mellows out, you're good. But in the beginning, your hair is sticky as hell. So you have to commit to the braids or the twist or whatever you put your hair in because it is not going anywhere. And I hate when I don't do my hair and then you see the hair shedding and you freaking out like, oh my God, my hair is falling out. It's really not falling out, Louise. Calm down. There we go. We'll see when people come on. But yeah, I got to get this hair together, child. Because I have not taken care of my hair in like over 2 weeks. And this is insane. I am better than this. So I got to get myself back on my routine and everything and get my hair taken care of. I did get some good news last night in my class, in my what's the name class, in my Tuesday night class. We don't have class again until April 19th. I think that's when I'm back in school. I might be, so it's like I'll have my spring break and everything. I ain't got to think about that class. I'm hoping that I don't have my Monday class that same week too. That would be like so love, but I probably will. Um, right. With the Shea Moisture, you know you can get the Shea Moisture at Costco. Don't your Costco? You get your Shea Moisture at Costco, right? Because I know they have the basic one. They ain't got, all kinds of stuff from Shea. But they do have the basics. It's just me and you today, girl. I don't know what's going on. But it's Wednesday. Folks trying to get to work. Watch, right when I'm ready to get off, that's when everybody pop on like, hey. They'll be all like, hey, what's up? And I'm be like, hey, I'm off. Hey, Kelly. Trying to get through this hair. Oh, okay. Whoo, this should have been done last night. Man, I should have woke my ass up and did this because now I'm be rushing trying to get to work. Right. Yeah, I got some length, y'all. I got some length now. I got some length. I like the castor oil Shea. What's that other one I like by them? Um, the one in the pink, the hibiscus one. Ooh, that's old school. That's the first one I ever used by Shea Moisture was the hibiscus one. It has a good detangling spray. See that knot? Fuck you. Let's work it out. I worked you out. I didn't snatch you out. It's relaxing to watch it. Ain't relaxing to be having to do at 6 something in the morning. These gonna be, and this is the way I'm going to work, y'all, with these braids in my head. One of the things they said now, is like, now they have to wear their uniform shirts or whatever. But everything else is an expression, including their hair. So, girl, these little girls be wearing them damn bonnets around the school. Drives me, drives us old people insane. And it's basically, and I'm serious about this. It's because these babies are so, they're just can't really, because they got to go get their hair done. You know, it's time to get their hair redone. So they put these big ass bonnets on their head so you don't see how bad it's looking. But see, this is my thing with that. Um, is that I feel like this. This is because these children can't look at themselves with their natural hair a lot of times. You know, they need that extra hair to feel pretty. And I think, we're doing a disservice to our young women like that. And that's the truth. And so we have a whole generation of young women who really cannot see their own beauty without the enhancements. Don't get me wrong. Y'all know I love a good enhancement. A wig is hot, weave, whatever. But you should be able to look at yourself and still see your beauty without all that. And the excuse is, oh, I don't have to do my hair. That's bullshit. No. I mean, yes, you don't have to do your hair. Yes, you aren't not doing a lot to your hair. But it also speaks on if this is consistent. Because I understand, hey, I don't feel like doing my hair. Let's wear this shit. Or I like the way it looks. But if it's consistent and like you can't just walk around with your own hair, like take this shit out, wash it, do whatever you need to do until you can get it done, then that speaks on your comfortability with how you look. And I mean, considering that little girls, they putting braids in them so young now, they got these long braids. I get it. I mean, it makes sense. Because I mean, they putting the braids on these babies at like 3, 4 years old, and that's how they live. And so it's like they can't like the way they look because we've told them that they need this to look pretty. And don't get me wrong, I think little girls look so cute with their little braids in. But if that's what we're telling once, if that's how they feel that they look pretty, then we are creating this world, these babies that really are lacking in real self-confidence because they think they have, but they really don't, because they need something to give them that self-confidence. And I mean, yes, we used to throw, because I know my sisters put a relaxer in my head at 4 years old. And for a long time, they swore they didn't. Each of them swore the other one did it, but they both did that shit. Burnt the fuck out my scalp. That was back in 1971. Do you know what a fucking relaxer looked like back then? When they said fried down, laid to the side, that's what they fucking meant. They was frying your shit up. And they felt like, um, and they got this because she got so much hair, and I cried. Right. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to like wear, switch it up, because I got wigs. I don't necessarily wear them out. It's more, and I do need to start keep putting them back on for YouTube because it makes it easier to film. And I don't have any problem, but if it's all you ever wear, then that speaks something about how you feel about your hair and how you feel about how you look with your hair. And don't nobody want to, and the fact is that people hate when you say that, but they hate it because it hits that nerve. And that's the real deal. It hits a nerve. It's one thing if you switch it up, you just, but if I can't see you without the wig or the weave, and let me say this, and for the older women, I'm okay with it because hey, you doing your look, and more than likely you just now you in it like this. Most of us have know what we look like and have accepted. We just like, okay, this makes me look cuter. But if they're so young and this is all they know is cute, then how are they ever going to be able to look at themselves in the face? What if they ain't got the money to do this? What if they can't afford it? Well, I mean, honey, these girls be affording it though. They will find the money to get their hair done. And I mean, like, you watch all these reality shows. Ain't a broad got real hair unless she's, unless her hair is naturally 3C. Unless it's, and even then she got some extensions in that bitch. But, and that's the hair that everybody's working on. Hi, Dinah. So it's kind of sad because, like, I look at these babies and I'm like, so you don't want to be seen without all this hair on your head? Huh, okay. Okay. That's why the little Hispanic boy at my school, when I had my braids in, no, it wasn't even him. Somebody else asked me this. A boy in my school. I was walking through like this. He said, Miss C, is that your hair? Because any length to them means that you got some extensions in your hair. I was like, boy, do these braids look like I got some extensions in them? They would be much more uniform. They would be much more juicy than this mess I got right here. Trust and believe. Did I do just one braid here? I did. So this is going to be one braid. Okay. I'll split them up when I have time. So it's like, but then we want our girls to be so confident, but we're teaching them to not look at themselves and see beauty without this enhancement. Hi, Lori. And on top, and then we still perpetuate, oh, her hair nappy. Oh, you know what I'm saying? She need to comb. That's part of the problem, is that then on top of it, we're still perpetuating the fact that our natural nappy head, whatever texture it is, ain't glorious on some of us. Now, I mean, we got some glorious motherfucking hair. I'd be jealous of them big ass, you know, when they can get that hair, when they can get that lift. I'd be jealous. I'd be wanting that lift. My hair, as I've gotten older, has lost its lift because I could make a good fro happen a few years ago. Now my hair like, no, no, bitch, no. No, bitch, no. We are limp. We are living this fall down life. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. Cause like, I see it all day and I be like, baby girl, can you just take that? You don't have to wear that thing. Just take your hair down and just let it breathe. In the first place, they ain't letting the hair breathe. Can we get some breath on that? Can we get some air on our scalp? And that's why so many people wonder why they ain't got no damn hairline. Cause you ain't gave your hair a chance to breathe. Let it breathe sometimes. I mean, cause I know. Yeah, I gave up too. I have a really cute picture from years ago. The last years that I could get a fro going. So yeah, I'm just like, what are y'all doing? It's like, no wonder y'all be like, you have, and then that's the thing. After so long, they gotta commit to these looks because the hairline is jacked. Look, my hairline was getting a little suspect after wearing my buns too long. So now I gotta give it a breather and watch that. Right. Yeah, but you still switch it up and you're not wearing it all day, every day, Helen. So you know what I'm saying? If we see sometimes when you're not wearing them and in your everyday life, you ain't got to pop on a wig to make it out the door. You know what I'm saying? So, and remember they doing stuff like them. They're doing all those lace fronts and they wearing them much longer than you are. You know, girls, these women be putting on the lace front and that becomes they look for 2 months. Cause I got some babies in my school. I'm like, baby girl, do you see all this stuff on your? Cause I got some students where I'm like, right. And then they doing stuff like getting these weaves, and they letting anybody and everybody put a weave in their head because they can't afford to pay, stylists. They're pricey, so they'll go to somebody because I know somebody who's a stylist she came to town. She used to do my hair years ago, and she was showing me this picture. She was like, "Sweet, look at this poor baby's head." This girl was a teenager, like 18 years old. She had got some weaves in her hair. They had dug the needle all up in her scalp. Her shit was bald. Ain't no that hair ain't coming back. So now she's got to wear, either go really short. So now they trying to like work with her to get. But in the meantime, she's got huge chunks of scalp. Because it was like in a couple of spots that they fucked up and did that to her. So now she's got this scalp, gouges in her scalp where no hair will grow. So then they stuck in these things because now they're embarrassed and can't be seen. And it's like, see, it ain't that serious. Ooh, I'm doing good. And I mean, I've seen it before where you see people where, like, I was watching one of them Queer Eyes, and they had a woman on there, older woman, been wearing wigs so long, her hairline was gone. She was embarrassed to wear her own hair because it was so thinned out. It's like, so you didn't notice your hair was thinning out till it was so thin that you couldn't help but have to wear these fucking wigs? No, because you were so busy trying to be cute and saying, I don't care, not noticing because, you so busy trying to have this look with this extra hair when you could have just worked on your own and now your hair is fucked up. So now your hair is fucked up for the rest of your entire life because of that. Okay. Like, I honestly would like to get some braids. I would. I have not had braids in my hair since the 90s. Since like 95, 96. No, I cut my hair off in 96. So probably last time I had some braids in my hair was 95 or so. Maybe. That's not right. But I won't get them because I know my hair. And I know my hairline is fragile. And so if I put some braids in, my hairline would be like, oh, is this what we're doing today? Oh, okay. Well, let me show you what's going to happen. Let me show you the ramifications of this little move you just did. And I'd be running around with, yeah, yes, with no hair, with my edges behind my ears. Okay. Right. Yeah. Girl, bye. Because I am, exactly. And see, that's the other reason why I won't get them because I know I ain't going to keep them in long. Um, I'm not going to keep them in long, so I'm not going to pay that money because I'm only going to keep them in for maybe 2 weeks tops. So, yeah, no. Yeah, no. You know, and some braid are going to be in her feelings because I done took down her braids. You know what I'm saying? Because they take it real personal and shit. You take down her braids. Okay, and be all up in their fucking feelings. Like, you done, like, committed some kind of sacrilege. So, yeah. Okay, Louise, get this hair all together because you're about to snatch some hair. I can feel it. Right. Now, see, that's cute. Vacation hair, yes. That makes sense because you ain't trying to do your hair on vacation and things. Shit, I wish I had done something like that. But like I said, I'm just always so worried. Listen, I worry about my edges. My edges is precious. And I know I'm older. These motherfuckers would say, oh, we decided you didn't want us anymore. We ain't trying to come back. So I protect the edges. I protect my edges. You know, we have a real relationship going on, and I protect them. Right, and see, that's what I would have to do because my hair is very soft. It's not super thin. I have a lot of hair, but but my hair is super soft, and I know it will be. You know, that shit'll fuck it up real quick. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna live my. So that's the reason why. So that's why I'm okay with getting wigs, but I can't wear a wig for too long because that shit be burning the fuck up. Real talk, I could not wear a wig unless it was for an event in summertime, and I would have to be inside because I would get to sweating, and it ain't cute because my hair would be like, "What are you doing? This scalp is used to being free. It's used to the breezes coming through. No, ma'am, we not doing that. So I be having sweat pouring down my face and shit. No, mm-mm. I'd have to be in heavily. Right, exactly. So no, mm-mm. I was wearing one time. I wore one to work one time when I was working out south in the suburbs. And I would walk like close to 2 miles to get to my train to go home. So, girl, I was walking and my hair was getting hotter and hotter. I was so fucking hot under, with that damn wig on. Luckily, there was a bathroom in the train station and I was wearing a hoodie because I had a hoodie on, right? I went straight into that bathroom, took that shit out, put it in my bag, and put my hoodie on and kept it moving because my hair was too fucking hot. My hair was too damn hot in that damn thing. No, I wasn't even featuring that shit. No, no. It was like, oh, this shit ain't gonna happen. We're not living this life. So let's talk about something else. Something else. I don't watch it. But have you ever heard of this damn show Euphoria that the young people are watching? Right. Exactly. Girl, see, that's what I'm saying. I would, yeah, you have to say, especially in your hell yeah, because my shit would be like, oh, bitch. Like, um, okay. So I saw part of it, right? Now I have no idea what this. Okay. So this is my thing. Um, these shows are marketed to teens. Um, you know, young adults. See, now when they're young adults, it's fine. But we wonder why our children are trying to be so mature sexually when they're watching shows like this, but there's no context. Because I saw it. Now, mind you, we was all adults watching it. But I'm like, is this shit for teens? And it's like a teen show? highly sexual. Not at all, but that's who's watching this shit. So we wonder why our kids are so think they're so sexually mature, because they're really not. Because these shows show the glamour of it, right? Right, and right. I heard there's a whole drug story going on, which they do need to see, and they need to see it ain't glamorous doing drugs. But it's just like I was watching. Now I didn't see everything. I just saw one episode, like part of an episode, and I was like, "What? What am I watching?" Um, but like I said, it was based on the fact that this is created for. I mean, like somebody in their 20s, fine. But let's just be honest. The preteens and the high schoolers are watching this, and so if they are, you need to watch it too, so you can see what it's about. Okay, so it's about Ruth. See, okay, that's what's called Euphoria. Cause see, I didn't really see her too much in it. Okay, so the show is about her as a teen addict and what she's going through. Is that it? Because all I saw was sex and more sex and sex, sex, sex. And I was like, what the fuck am I watching? I was like, what am I watching, y'all? Right. Right, because that's pretty much all I saw was sex. I was like, huh? What? And don't get me wrong, we know teens are having sex. We know, yeah, I said I'm going to have to watch a couple of episodes just so I can have a clear understanding of this bullshit. Um, okay. So yeah. Like I said, but I mean, just like Gossip Girl and all those shows that have been out, those were very teen oriented, but the content was very adult. The things they were doing were very adult, and we wonder why our teens have these expectations of living adult lives. Is because they do try to mirror what they see on TV, and that's what we have to just be honest and realistic with. Is that that's what they see, so that, they want to be like that because they think that shit is cool. I mean, come on, I wanted to be a Cosby kid. I wanted to be part of Bill's world. I don't now. You know what I'm saying, based on what we know he was doing to some people. But that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be like Denise Huxtable, because that's what we're looking at, and that's what oh my goodness, that came out long. Look at all this length, y'all. Um, that's what we're looking at, and so we want to kind of wish that was our lives. So you think they ain't trying to be like this? See what I'm saying? Okay, let's get this. Let's get this. Helen, your box is coming today. I'm about to weigh it out so I can make your label. How fast do you want it? I was gonna send it regular 2-day priority. Um, I'll tell you the different prices because it's heavy. It's heavy. I didn't get to drop it off yesterday. I didn't get to do it because I had class last night. Okay. I mean, if I send it today, You should get it by Saturday, probably. But I don't know. Because I'm not going to send it off till late, after work. I have to drop it off after work. Oh, let me tell y'all. Did I tell y'all what happened to me one day when I was trying to drop off packages? I don't think I did. Because I was just like, what the fuck just happened? So, one day, a couple of weeks ago, I was like, I had, got all my packages together, threw them in the car when I was going to work, and said, okay, I'm just gonna drop them off at the post office, right? Because they were all stamped and everything. Ah. So that was the plan. So I go to this one, because then I was like, cool, because they already, done. All I just got to do is just drop them off. Alrighty, that was the plan. So I go, and it was kind of snowy or something. The weather was kind of bad that day after work. Yeah, it was kind of snowy or something. So I go to do this, and I go to this one that's on my way home, the closest one. I'm like, okay, which one is on my way home? Man, and jump out the car. I'm like, whew, yay, parking's right there in front. Yay, let me just roll up in there. Get to the door. There's a sign on the door. It's like, yeah, due to staffing issues, we are closed today. I fucking kid you not. What happened to, through rain, sleet, snow, whatever, the post office was doing this damn thing. So yeah, it was like, due to staffing issues, staff shortage, we are not open. And then they had, and so then I'm like, okay, well, let me just go on to the next one. Then I look and they got these listed, and and even the next one that would have been closer to my house wasn't open. I'm like, now I do know that happens because one Saturday the guy was putting up the notice that they was closed, but he was like, well, you kind of cute, come on in, and he got my package for me. But he was like, yeah, I'm closing. We ain't gonna be open today, because he was like, it was just him and one other person in the whole building on a Saturday. Yeah, I was like, what? So it was like a few of them that were near me were clearly, because they had the list of the ones that you could try to go to, and it wasn't any of them that were closer to me. I was like, well, damn. I was like, all right now. Guess that's how we living. I'm like, all right now. That's the way we live, huh? Ain't nobody in motherfucking work. Nobody. Whew. Almost done, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me while I'm trying to get this done in the morning, because, yeah. Yeah, it really is. It really is. But folks want to act like it's okay. They're having the we're having the are you coming back talks right now. They're having a so are you coming back to, next year? Are you coming back? Because folks is angry, man. And then some folks getting cocky when they ain't got no reason to be cocky. Let me tell you, I know this one lady who told her job, um, well, I need a significant raise. Now, this is, she ain't even really a first year teacher. They did her a solid because, in order, if you're going to a traditional program, of course, you have to, do some student teaching, which means you're not getting paid. Normally you don't get paid during student teaching because, you're doing the student teaching thing, whatever, whatever. And so they paid her. Like, they gave her a job, paid her during this time, even though she really wasn't a teacher. Um, you know, because technically she should have been doing student teaching in order to get her licensure, right? But they did her solid. Well, now she's like, okay, well, I'm about to be licensed. I'm waiting for my licensing. And she's like, I need this kind of money. See, here's my flex. Because I talked to my boss. I said, well, yeah, I'm coming back. And I said, but see, here's my flex in this whole situation. And I didn't even say I needed more money, but I know they'll try to find some. Hey, Alicia, it's because I am an anomaly. I am a special ed teacher who's actually, well, diverse learner teacher who's actually a math expert. I'm a content specialist too. So that makes me different because usually a lot of diverse learning teachers get their content area, get endorsed or whatever based on doing English or reading. They become reading specialists and things like that because that's, English based, right? So that's what they do. I let it be known. I'm going to get my endorsement in math so I can be a high school math teacher too. I choose to be a diverse learner teacher because I prefer that population because I think that they get the most disservice when it comes to math. Because normally, just telling the truth, the teachers that they have are not really that good at math. So therefore, if they're in a self-contained class, they are at the mercy of this teacher who really don't know what they doing either. Who kind of knows the content, so they gonna teach them as best they can. And I'm just being honest. That's the way it works, especially when you get on the high school level. It's hard to find diverse learning teachers who will do high school math and who are really good at high school math. So you're real happy when you get them. So you kind of try to keep up with them. So there's my flex. But I'm like, girl, you ain't got nothing to flex on. You barely out of school, and they did you a solid. Cause you could have been looking around for some place to do student teaching and not got paid. So this school gave you the opportunity to do it and get paid. And now you like, I got my license in. I'm like, okay, you still gonna be a first year teacher. Wherever you go, and at least here these people know you, so they're gonna give you some breaks. Whew, my ends is kind of dry. This one's dry. Give you a little something. Let me moisten up these. So anyway, that's something that I thought was funny. But I mean, honestly, and me and my boss are talking about this, they do need to pay teachers more. We have a long and rough year with these kids. And any teacher, a good teacher, is the space where your kids are getting, those things that they need to keep moving in life. So teachers should be paid more. Hi, Mark. Did you get my message? And check your email and do what I asked you to, Mark. Now, don't ask no questions. Just do what I asked you to. Check your email. Do what I asked you to. I can be very forceful, can't I? I can be pretty damn forceful. Whew. I knew this was going to take about an hour to do. Damn it. Okay, well, you need to go check your email. Eh. Ooh, that took a lot of hair on that. That was not going to work. I'll be here all day trying to tangle that shit. Okay. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Whew. Oh, you're off on Wednesdays. Okay. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Y'all see all these naps back here. Ooh, the kitchen be like, we cooking. The kitchen be cooking, y'all. I'm not gonna be on time today. Oh, actually, I'm not doing that on time. Okay. Might not be as bad as I thought. Okay, and which ones are you picking up that you deserve? And I totally agree. You do deserve them. I totally agree that you deserve them, man. If you say you deserve them, you deserve them. Whew. Trying to get through this hair. Come on now. We got 3 more we can get through. Come on, let's make this happen by 7. So then I can jump off and then I can get ready for the day. And I won't be too late. Grab my water. Because you tried them out and you liked it? Because they're still on sale? Does Neiman still have a sale? Which all these water do you get? Are you getting the what's the name they have? What, alkaline water? Well, it is Wednesday. Everybody know Wednesday is shipment day at Aldi's. We all know that that's the day to get your stuff, that new stuff, the new coming in. Oh yeah, because their sale is still. I can't even play with Rosia. I ain't got no Rosia money. I'm not even gonna front like I can afford Rosia. Even on sale, I'm not. Even on sale, I can't fucks with the Rosia. I be all in my feelings. I be like, so what bills am I not paying to get this one? You're like, okay, so that bill ain't gonna get paid for 2 months. You making minimum payments because you know put all your money on some Rosia Dove. No, thank you. Whew. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's gonna happen. That's gonna work. One more selling. Look, I ain't got that many missed. That wouldn't even make one affirm payment for some damn Rosia. Whew. Ooh, this kitchen is rough. And every time my kitchen gets rough like this, I go to myself, don't you let this shit happen again. And then it happens again. I know you kidding. Please, I'd have to have a truckload of BBW to pay for some damn to pay for that. I would have had to hijack a whole truck of Bath and Body Works to pay for some Rosia. Woo, this is always my rough side. TikTok is quite the interesting space. And my issue with TikTok is all the TikTok people doing stupid shit that you gotta meander through to find something that you want to watch. Did y'all hear that nap right there? Ooh, that nap is rough. Okay, there we go. Okay. Got through that nap. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's the problem. You gotta wade through a lot of stuff to get to something that you really. Oh, you are so busy, Mark. You are so busy. You are so busy. You buying fragrances from Neiman. You gotta run to Aldi's to get your water and your fresh meat. You doing new squats. Hey, Mark, how old are you? Yes, I'm in your business. Yes, I am in your business. So before you get in your be like, damn, yep, I sure did ask you. I'm in your business now. Okay, easy. Two more, and we are out of here. Two more, and we are out of here. Now, can we just make this happen? One day I'm gonna get somebody to like part me off, and then I'll have like these perfect little parted braids. Too booked to be bothered. Your sensibility says, now that's true. That is true. So, like I told y'all, what did I tell y'all they was gonna do? They were gonna put down economic sanctions on Russia. Now, and did you see? I was reading like Biden was saying we're gonna stop taking Russian oil, but we don't do a lot of Russian oil. The ones who can't say that is the European countries because they getting that Russian oil. So the amount that comes to America is not as much. But let me tell y'all something, and I'm just gonna be real with y'all. We are such spoiled Americans because we crying about prices at the gas pump, and other countries have had prices much higher than ours for years. We just don't know about it because it ain't our country, and that is where they sit at. So they ain't complaining about it because the prices that we're paying have been around for years, y'all. It just ain't us. It just hasn't been affecting it. We just haven't had pricing like this. But this pricing ain't that different from the European pricing right now. Because I think European pricing is that's why they big on alternatives. That's why you think so many people be riding bikes and shit. Because they ain't trying to pay for the gas as much. Because gas is expensive. We're just a car driven society. Right. Right. I mean, because for real, these prices ain't. We're still probably paying less than Europe was before this whole thing started. I mean, if you look at the way things are in other countries, you can tell because they have more transit. Their transit is better. And I do mean like, you know, trains and everything move better. Brooklyn is awesome. Hold on. You gotta get up in that room. Brooklyn is awesome. She's a sweet thing. She's not super fussy, except for when she's hungry. So she's not this huge fussy little girl, you know. Yeah, when she's come up, it's very early in the morning. She'll show up in the morning when B brings her over to say good morning to me. So, yes. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this braid done. Whew. I've been on here an hour doing my hair. Hey, Jay Cook, how are you? I'm just trying to get these braids in so I can go to work. Throw some clothes on and go to work. It's one of those days. It's like, just throw some damn clothes on. Whew. But I had to do my hair, and this should have happened last night. This should have been a late night live where I was doing my hair, and then I could have gone to sleep and been, you know, on time, but that didn't happen. So, whew. You just got off work. Ooh, ooh. I hope it was a peaceful night at work at least. Ooh, my hair is just, ugh. However, I'm looking at all this hair and it's like, you have not really combed your hair in over 2 weeks. So what did you expect? What did you expect? Your hair just be luxuriating? Some of this shit had to come out. Whew. So I'm trying to like get this. Okay, so we on the last one, y'all. We have made it to the promised land. Good, good, good. Because I know late nights, I had one overnight job, and that was when I was a blackjack dealer at the Horseshoe here in Indiana. And I hated it. But I'm not a late night person either. I am an early morning person. So it screwed up my sleep habits really bad back then. I wasn't sleeping well, I wasn't eating well because if I didn't get home and sleep by like no later than 5:30, I would be up because my body would be like, "Oh, this time we wake up." So I was always trying to get off early so I could make it home. So I could make it home in a timely fashion. Because when you work at a like at a casino and stuff, they call it an EO, which is an early out. So if it gets slow, you sign off to be one of the ones who leaves early. And then it's like people are like, I'm not doing that. I got to get my pay. So, you got the people who will actually work. But then you get some of us who be like, nope, I'm out. And I know it did affect my pay because I wasn't always doing enough hours, you know. But shit, if ain't nobody there and I don't get off till like, what I used to do, 9 to 5 or some crazy shit. Um, and I was just standing there looking stupid for 2 hours. That shit is more annoying and wear me out more than if I just leave early and go home and go to sleep. So it would literally be, it was a gang of us because they go down the list. It would be a gang of us during our shift, because they go in order. We'd be rushing in trying to get on that damn EO list. I'm like, nope, I ain't trying to be here all night, especially on slow nights. Now, don't get me wrong, if you get too slow, they send your ass home anyway. But, you always get the volunteers first. And I was always a volunteer to get the fuck up out of there. I know that's right. Yeah, I think our masks have lifted too. But you know what? I haven't, like, just going into like Aldi's and all this stuff like that recently because ours lifted. Um, we still wearing them. The majority of people, the majority of places that I have been, like shopping and stuff, everybody's still wearing them. I've seen like maybe like a handful of people. Like when I was in one Aldi's, I went into Aldi's Saturday, I think I did. It was one person that didn't have a mask on. Everybody else was wearing a mask. Everybody. And I do mean everybody. Okay, so I'm looking at this. I'm gonna have to redo these braids. Cause I'm looking at the tops of my head and it is very fuzzy. Very fuzzy, which means I need to redo these tonight. So I need to redo these tonight. But in the meantime, I'm gonna find me a scarf and wrap this shit up for a few minutes. Ha ha! Scarf. Ha ha ha! Scarf right here. Yay! Got my life worked itself out. Yeah. All right. And I will straighten them out later. But right now, this is gonna be it for today. Yeah. I want you motherfuckers breathing on me. And it's really hard for me because I really hate wearing the mask. But I'm just like, no, I'm kind of committed to it now. Weird thing now. Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you how kids are, young people are. So, my parent noticed, and she said she was pretty sure some kids in my room were stealing things out of my drawer. Because I usually keep some snacks and stuff like, every once in a while I would do something and I'll give everybody chips or something, right? She said she thought that somebody was doing it. Now, the way she said it happened, um, I was pretty sure it was two of them doing it. Because she said, yeah, this one will be coming up to me, asking me questions. And then she said, I'm pretty sure this other one is going in this drawer. And then we looked, and I was like, yeah, a lot of stuff is missing. A lot, right? So, yesterday, so I took all the snacks out of there. But I have another drawer with my personal things in it. One of the things I have are masks. I bought some black masks. Now, for some reason, these kids want to wear black masks. These are my motherfuckers, right? So, if they pop one every once in a while, I would give them one. So I guess they noticed where I was taking them out of. Because it wasn't the same drawer. It was another drawer in my file cabinet. So we looking, and she said, what are you doing? And I look, and one of my students is dropping my mask back in my drawer because they were taking my mask. So now I got to have a whole conversation about thieving, stealing in my room today with these little motherfuckers, because y'all got me twisted. Because then what that means is that everybody suffers, because there will be no more snacks in my room. There will be nothing. Don't ask me for anything, because people are stealing, and there's no, and no, I didn't, but he's right. So yeah, so that's what happened. So now I got to go in here and address this shit, because I'm like, because there was two of them. Because one would come up and ask her questions, because my parents sits right by this file cabinet to block, so he could get the stuff out. So if the one thing I need in my room is trust. And if I can't trust, if I feel like my trust is broken, all of it's gone. Don't ask me for anything. Because now I got to figure out a way to lock up all my things. Because y'all won't steal. Okay. All right, so y'all have a great day. Y'all have a great day. Let me get out of here. Talk to you later.